It happened the moment when you were revealed. That you were a dream and it should not have been a fantasy real. You gave me this beating, baby. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? I know y'all are. I know y'all are. I know. Okay, but like we about to get back into it. We about to get into it. About to get into it. As y'all saw by that video title, we're gonna be talking about how to survive college. Now, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is self-worth. Alright, let's get into it. Now, a lot of people have their own definitions of self-worth, but to me, self-worth is knowing when to walk away from a situation, when to leave people alone, when to move forward, what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate, establishing those boundaries and making sure nobody cross them, and holding people accountable, accountabilism when they do cross those boundariesisms. You understand what I'm saying? So, how does that apply to college? What they got to do with college? You're going to meet a lot of people, baby. You're going to meet some people. You're going to meet some people, baby. Sometimes them people might not have your best interests. And that's all a part of growing up. You're gonna figure that out. It's gonna be trial and error. You're gonna meet some people, they're gonna have your best interests, and then you're gonna meet some other people and they're not gonna have your best interests. You gotta know when to let them go. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You better count your money when you're sitting at the table. Okay. That's like I felt like I feel good. Like I knew that I would nothing. I feel good. So good. So good. I got it. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. So self-respect and self-worth are very important topics because you don't want to stay too long. You got to keep the train moving. You got to keep it pushing. Okay? And it helps you to stay grounded in your work. Because at the end of the day, you there to get a degree. You're not wasting your money at college to get in trouble and let other people that's not even guaranteed to stay in your life put you off course and stress you out. That's not what you're in college for. You're there to make those networking connections and friends and memories, learn what you need to learn, and move on with your life and excel in your career. That's what I want y'all to do. Incoming freshmen, or even if this is your second, third, fourth year, okay? I want you to do that for me. Up next, we have juggling amusement and academics. Now, amusement, that's back to when you meet your friends and everything, or even when you're going out to meet friends. It's important for you to keep in mind of those boundaries you have, you know? And when you have those boundaries set in place and you actually put them in effect, then people will be able to know that you're not the one to play with. You're not the one to deal with. Okay? So when you're making those connections and you're going out and you having fun, you're hanging out with your friends at the dorms and everything, that's all cool. But make sure you're getting that work done too, because that's why you're going to school. Ooh. But really though, like, don't get sidetracked. Don't get caught up. None of that, man. Because you will get behind. One thing, let me tell y'all, one thing you need to keep in mind is that the beginning of the semester, probably like within that 1 month, you're going to have this boost of adrenaline. And that's when you need to be trying to knock out as many assignments as possible. Because I guarantee you, at the end of that semester, You're gonna be like, I really don't feel like doing this work. You're gonna get sluggish. You gonna be cramming for all these like other assignments and stuff. And it's gonna be getting stressful towards the end of the year. Like not the end of the year, the end of the semester. The semesterism. Alright? So you gotta make sure you keep that up to date. All your academics. It's okay to have fun. Do what you do. But watch that school. Okay? Okay. Make sure you got that homework done. Make sure you got them tests and quizzes complete. Make sure you did that study. Make sure you read that book, that chapter. Alright? And that's another thing. You buying them expensive textbooks. You need to make sure you reading them. Yeah. If you don't want to buy the textbook, ask somebody in your class if y'all can like you could share theirs or something. But make sure you're getting your knowledge in. Go to class all the time. And that brings me to my other part, the keeping up with the classes part. Now, I want all y'all to succeed. Everybody that's watching this video, I want all y'all to succeed. Alright? Even if you're not going to college, I want you to succeed. But it comes a point in time where you gotta lock in and focus on your academics. Alright, y'all? Alright, just gotta do a little check-in with y'all. Y'all gotta lock in with y'all academics. If you're not locked in, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard later on. And then when you develop one habit, you develop a plethora of other habits. And you don't want one falling after another. If you understand what I'm saying. A little coffee break right quick. Alright. You gotta stay on top of your academics. You gotta stay on top of your classes. Go to class on time. Attendance is mandatory. Whether attendance is taken or not, it's mandatory. You paying to go there, you need to attend them classes. You stayed out all night long the night before, you need to make sure you up and rising, grand rising the next morning. No excuses, we locking in. Okay? Okay, be responsible. That's another thing. You learn how to be a responsible young adult. You can have fun and party like a bad boy that's gonna sneak out tonight. Okay. But y'all need to make sure that y'all going to class. Y'all need to go to la clase. Comprende? Alright. So, go to class. What else I want y'all to know? How to survive college. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mention that you have to complete the work. you have to complete the work. You have to complete the work on your own, by yourself. If you cannot, most likely you will have tutors, you will have teaching assistants in the class, the instructors, and they have office hours. You need to make use of all those hours if you're able to attend. If you're not able to attend, because I know that was sometimes for me where I wasn't able to attend because like other classes or sometimes I just simply didn't feel like going. I'm gonna keep it a band. I didn't feel like going. And also don't underestimate how much help you need. Because you may be like, okay, I understand this. And you don't understand something else, but you're too scared to ask for help. And you just think that you just gonna learn it like that before the test, and then you flunking the test. Then it's like, what happened? You didn't study enough. Or you didn't study efficient enough. So that's another thing, like learn them study strategies. They got stuff online you can look at. They got if they have workshops for y'all to go to, y'all can go utilize that. If y'all like, cause I'm really good in like essay writing and everything. If y'all want me to, I'll make a video about that. If y'all want me to, y'all gotta leave it in the comments though, okay? Y'all gotta promote the engagingism, okay? So if y'all want to see certain type of videos, just let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you think about this video too. Let me know what you think about this video. But yeah, that's why I said, like, make sure y'all going to class. Make sure y'all doing that work. Make sure y'all studying. Make sure y'all getting the help y'all need. And the last thing I want to make notice of, or make mention of, is that y'all also need to this is a point in time where you're learning how to mature. You are becoming a mature man or woman. So there's some things that is not gonna stick and not gonna fly in college like it did in high school. Now the discipline in high school, I mean in college, is very different because in this case, if you do something that's against the law, you just automatically gonna get locked up. Period. You're gonna get locked up. It just it's no doubt about that. You're getting locked up. It's not like school where oh they're going to suspend you, they're going to give you a detention and write you up and all that. No, it's not like high school, middle school, elementary. It's not like that. Now if you're just simply disrupting the class, they'll probably just ask you to leave. They'll probably just ask you to leave. But if you're disrupting the class, baby, let me hear you. Let me tell you something. You go in the people class and you disrupting their class, you need to stop doing that. You want to be a class clown? This ain't the time to be a class clown. All right, all right. During the time where it's like welcome week and all that stuff, the week before college and the prime and everything, before you get there and on your break after class, you could do all that playing. You could do all that hooting and hollering. When you hop in that classroom, baby, y'all need to be locked in and focused. Put the phones down. Put the phones down. They could wait. Unless it's an emergenationism. But they could wait. Put the phone down. Alright? But yeah, like this is a point in time, a crucial point in time in your life where you developing and maturing and you need to just find yourself. That's what it's all about. You're finding yourself, you're trying to figure out what works and what don't work, and you're just getting all these experiences and meeting all these new people. So, because before you know it, you're going to look back and be like, man, them 4 years went by fast. For some reason, it's like high school, them 4 years go by fast, will go by slower than the 4 years in college. So, y'all ain't got time to play. Also, make use of your advisor. Know who your advisors are, your academic advisor and your financial advisors. Make use of those people because they're a couple of the most important people, especially your academic advisor. Your academic advisor is going to make sure that you are taking the correct classes, or supposed to be making sure that you take the correct classes you need on a path to graduate on time. If you don't take the classes you need, and they telling you it's like a legitimate class that you have to take, and you don't take it, or you think that you don't need that class, it's going to set you back. So that's why you gotta also like develop a relationship with them and connect with them and like make sure that you're on the right path as well. That's why it's important for you to stay caught up on your academics. I think that's all about how to survive college. If y'all have any more questions, if y'all even have some tips and tricks, y'all can leave it in the comments. Alright. Now I'm gonna go ahead and y'all be easy now. Tune into my other videos in the meantime until I put out another one. Alright? Alright. Y'all gotta let me know something. Like, how am I supposed to know like what y'all want if y'all not letting me know? Like, y'all have to let me know, okay? So, bye y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all